There we go. All right, so our learning target for today, and I want you to write page 43A at the top. And today's date is the 1st of May. Happy May Day. How many more days? 18 school days, 24 days counting the weekends. We can do this, guys. We can do it. 24 days in 1 hour if we're just counting down completely. So our learning target for today says, I can solve a system using substitution. No, elimination. Thank you, Mary. It's a Monday, tater tots. Can you hand me the tape on the desk? Oh my God. No, right here. Right here. Right here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, I can solve a system using elimination. So elimination means take out. Now we're going to walk through the steps, and we're going to talk about what it looks like, and then we're going to work out some problems together. This cannot take as many days as substitution did. Does everybody understand? We cannot take a whole week on this, or I will go crazy. Yes. I hope so. Please, God, let it be easier. All right, so the first thing you do is you line up like terms for all equations. So remember, in a system, you have two equations. And when it says line up like terms, that means that your y's need to be on top of each other, your x's need to be on top of each other, your constants need to be on top of each other. So is this one lined up? Are the y's on top of each other? Are the x's on top of each other? Are the constants on top of each other? So it's lined up. Look at us go.
Wait, how is 4 and 6?
How are those constants?
Yeah, because they're different numbers.
Right, but a constant is just a number without a variable. That's a good question. All right, so then the next step says look for inverse coefficients. So that means that we need to look for with the same number but opposite signs. So if one's positive, we're going to look for the negative. So we need to have the same letter and the same number and opposite signs. Now, neither of these have the same letter, but neither of them have the same number, right? But do we have opposite signs right here with our x's? So what could we do to turn this into a positive 2x up here? Anybody? If I wanted to turn x into 2x, how could I do it? Multiply by what? 2. So you would multiply by 2. But today we're going to learn how first to solve it when there are the same numbers and opposite signs. Is everybody ready? Turn your paper over because we're going to start on the back because we're going to do easier problems before we tackle the big mama problem. At the top, we're going to write solve using elimination. Now, elimination means to get rid of. So we're going to get rid of one variable to find the other. That's what we're going to be working on. So we're either going to get rid of x to find y, we're going to get rid of y to find x, or we're going to get rid of Oreos to find potatoes. Does everybody understand? We're eliminating one variable. Now, the way you pick the variable that you eliminate depends on if they have the same number and opposite signs. Are we ready? Are we excited?
No.
Really? You can't just be excited for one day?
Not really.
We tried.
Oh, okay, well.
I'm sorry. Hey, someday get you money.
Do you, though?
Not really.
Our first system says 5m minus 2p equals 24. And 3m plus 2p equals 24. Is there any tape in your tower?
Yeah.
Can you use the tape? I ran away.
Oh, okay.
Never. What you need, babe?
Can I have a calculator?
May I please borrow a calculator?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Is everybody ready?
I am.
You are? Awesome. Anybody else ready? D'Angelo better be because he's in striking distance over here. You're not ready? Okay, so the first thing we do is we make sure our letters are on top of each other. So are the M's on top of each other?
Yes.
Are the P's on top of each other? Are the consonants on top of each other? Boom, let's move on to the next step. Then we look for same coefficient, opposite sign. So are 5 and 3 the same?
No.
Nope, so we're not eliminating M. What about negative 2 and 2? They're the same but opposite, right? That's exactly what we want to do. So, what you do, you draw a big line underneath. And how do you think we would cancel these out? Would we add or subtract? We would add, because it's negative 2 and positive 2. So we're going to draw a big line underneath, and when we have opposite signs, we add. So we're going to add straight down and kill those 2's. Does everybody see what it did?
Yes.
They're dead. They're gone. We killed them. So what's 5 plus 3? 8M. All right. What's 24 plus 24?
48.
What do I do now? Divide by 8.
4.
And M equals?
6.
Sweet baby Jesus. Does everybody see how I got 6? Yeah. But with systems, we need how many answers? We need 2, right? So we have M. How do we find P? Is anybody alive out there? We plug in for M. Yes. Good job, CJ. We plug in for M. Please stop that. Thank you. All right, so we're plugging in for M because we need to find P. So we're going to take the 6, and where we see an M, we're going to replace it. So we're going to write 5 times, what does M equal? 6 minus 2, P equals 24. Does everybody see the magic? 5 times 6 is? What do we do from here? Subtract 30. We got to move that 30 over. 24 minus 30 is?
Negative 14.
Try again.
24 minus 30 is?
Negative 7. Negative 6. I don't know.
You see.
Negative 6. Yeah, but you weren't sure. And then what do we do? And P equals? Oh my gosh, guys.
Negative 3.
What is happening?
3.
It's a negative divided by a negative. Positive 3. Does a shark care that it's Monday? No, a shark doesn't care that it's Monday. A shark gets out there and shows everybody that he's the boss and doesn't care. So you be the boss and don't care about anything except this math right now. Be a shark. Get it together. My goodness. I'm just asking you to divide. Like, I'm not asking us to cure cancer over here. I can't stand it anymore. Like, y'all got to get it together or you're not going to pass. We got 3 weeks left together. Right. Now, you have to write it in alphabetical order. M comes before P, so it's 6, 3. Look, that rhymed. All right, let's do another one. We're not waiting forever on y'all. Y'all got to get it together. Either follow along or don't understand it all and be lost. Are we ready for B?
Yes.
All right. B says, pew, pew. 9x plus 6y equals 78. 3x minus 6y equals negative 30. Now, the first thing we do is we make sure our like terms are on top of each other. Are the x's on top of each other?
Yes.
Are the y's on top of each other?
Yes.
Are the constants on top of each other? Magic. Move on to the next step. We look for the same coefficient but opposite signs. Are we going to cancel the x's or the y's? The y's, because they have the same number and opposite signs. Are we going to add or subtract? We're going to add, because opposite sign, add. Add straight down. Is everybody ready? What is 9x plus 3x? 12x. What is 6y plus negative 6y? It dies. We eliminated it. What's 78 plus negative 30? No.
-48.
48.
48, yeah.
78 plus negative 30. Don't drop your signs. Now what do we do? Divide by 12. And what does x equal? Ta-da! Wasn't that easy? Now that we have x, how do we find y? Does it matter if we plug it into the top or bottom? No, it does not. It does not. We can plug it in wherever we wanted. We can plug it into Jupiter and we're still going to get the same answer.
We got one A.
But we have to plug it into x. Why are we plugging into x? Because we just solved for x. We found x. So we say 9 times. What does x equal? What do I write next? Plug it into the top. So 9 times 4 plus 6y equals 78. Does everybody see how we got that? Good, I'm glad. Alright, what do I do next? 9 times 4 is? Alexia, you're a step ahead of me. Now what do I do? Subtract 36. Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're pretty sure?
I'm
Okay. And now what do we do? And what's 42 divided by 6? 7. So y equals? How do I write my coordinates? I should probably stop writing so big so I have more room on my paper. Alright, ready for the next one? Does anybody have any questions? Are you sure? Okay, let's do another one together. Why is water wet? I don't know.
Because it's
You asked, do we have any questions? I asked you a question.
Oh, okay.
What is the theory of
No, I didn't literally.
Oh my gosh.
Hey guys, it really doesn't matter, David, just be quiet. Literally, just do it.
C. Alright, negative v plus w equals 7. V plus w equals 1. Now, both of them have the same coefficient, right? They both have 1. But which one are we going to cancel?
One with a negative and a positive.
One with a negative and the positive. So is that v or w?
B?
V. We're going to cancel v. Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
V is in Victor. Now, they have opposite signs, so we're going to add straight down. Negative V plus V cancels. That one's dead. We eliminated it. What is W plus W? 2W. That shouldn't be a question. An apple plus an apple, you have 2 apples. It's magic. There's not a good way to balance this thing. Alright, now what's 7 plus 1? And now what do we do? So W equals? Curing cancer here. What's 8 divided by 2? 4. I don't know what you're saying. Awesome. Alright, now that we have W, what do we have to find next? V. So we're going to plug this in. And we say negative V plus, what does W equal? 4 equals 7.
Why is it plus 4?
Because there's a plus in between them. Mackenzie, you with me, babe? Are you sure? Oh, okay. Because there's a plus right there. Alright, so then we subtract 4 from both sides. And we get negative V equals 3. Can we have a negative in front of V? Nope. So we divide by negative 1. And V equals negative 3. Now, what comes first in the alphabet? V or W? It's V. So we write it as negative 3, 4. Sweet potatoes, children.
You gotta have to like use your alphabet to remember whether.
I've been doing it all day, so no judgment here. I just want us to be able to answer faster than like us dying in this classroom. V equals negative 3. Okay, uno más together and then one on your own. What do you think would happen if we had the same sign? Do you think we would add or subtract if we had the same sign? We would subtract. Opposite signs we add, same sign we subtract. Alright, last one together. Ready? Maybe? We do. It's going to be on elimination. Crazy as that seems. That I would give you homework on what we're learning. Alright, are we ready? Let's go crazy. Negative 4x plus 5y equals 17. 4x plus 6y equals negative 6. I will even zoom in for my blind children. You're welcome. Can we see now? Alright, now, we have to make sure our variables are lined up on top of each other. Are the x's together? Are the y's together? Are the constants together? Are we going to eliminate x or y? X, because they have the same number and opposite signs. That's a negative. We make it more definitive. Alright, are we going to add or subtract? We're going to add, because opposite sign add. So everybody draw a line under it. We're going to add straight down. What's negative 4 plus 4? Curing cancer here. How would we do it?
0.
Negative 4 plus 4. 0. That cancels. And now, Rebecca, tell me 5 plus 6. 11. Why? I can't hear you because you're kind of muttering. 17 plus negative 6 is 11. So what does y equal, tater tots? 1. Look, we saved that person's life. We solved the first part. Really, it is. If we had this problem, it would be. Now we have to save them again. We have to plug in to find x. How would we do that? You do. Thank you so much, baby. Alright, so we take 1 and we plug it in for y. We're trying to find x. So 5 times 1 gives us 5. Ooh, we saved that person. Now what would we do? $12 minus 5 is? 17 minus 5 is 12. I got excited. Alright, now what do we do? Divide. Blair, calm down. Now, am I going to write my answer as 1 negative 3 or negative 3 1? Negative 3 1 because x comes first. Alright, for the love of Michael Bolton and all things that are holy, please try this next one without me. We ready? Okay. Are you crying? Was it that bad?
I was like doing this, and I did that really on the wall. I was laughing, and I was trying not to laugh. Now I'm crying because it hit me in the eye.
Easy, killer. We got all kinds of delicate stuff over here, and if you slip just the right way, you will crash into all of it.
I would have hurt myself.
I know, especially because the corner of that thing is very sharp. Be careful. I cut my finger on it the other day.
Really?
All right, you're doing E without me. Hustle movement.
You doing the one on the paper? No?
No, we're doing E. Because you have to multiply for the one on the paper, so we're doing a new one. We're going to do multiplying tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We may practice this way for another day. Because I know Mackenzie will have a panic attack if I move us on. Won't you, babe? Hello. So, like, for this, yeah, X always comes first. Adam, how'd you do? Did you get it right? What'd you mess up on? Was it just the multiplying? That's okay. Fix it real quick. All right, we're gonna do.
Did I get it?
1 and 6.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do one more together, and then I'm going to give you your homework. Now, the one that we're going to do together, we're going to subtract, and then homework. So make sure you've copied this down. If you made a mistake, that's okay. We're allowed to make mistakes. We're not allowed to not try. Really. No jokes. No jokes. Are we... Did you actually do this problem?
Of course he did.
Right.
Never did his work.
Are we ready?
You told me to because you were beside me.
But
It's
he's
not
doing
true.
it.
It's not true I always do my work. Get it
Well,
right.
let's not lie. Because I'm real close to you, and when lightning strikes, it's going to hit us both. So let's not lie. Alright, guys, here we go. Now, this one we're going to subtract. So we have 6a minus 3b equals 27. And 2a minus 3b equals 11. Yes, it is subtraction. Now, the reason we subtract is because they have the same sign. So we have same sign, same number. We need to be able to subtract to cancel. So we're going to put a big old subtraction. We're going to draw a line under it. We are. 45,000. All right, now 6a minus 2a is 4a. And who can tell me what negative 3 minus a negative 3 is? It's 0. Why are you looking at me like that?
Not big.
All right, now what's 27 minus 11?
Okay, bet. I did that right. I was on the right track.
Lexia, we're subtracting, baby. Are you far away from me so you just can't function? Is that what it is? All right, now what do we do from remix? Okay, now we have A. What do we need to do from here? Plug it in to get B, because we have to have 2 answers. 2 answers. Are we ready? Why? Alright, so we have 6 times, what did A equal? 4. Minus 3B equals 27. Alright, what's 6 times 4? Gracias. Now what do we do? What do we do from here?
Divide 3.
Was she your Spanish teacher? So then, yes, you should ask her.
It was kind of
She just used to get mad at me.
because she thought that we took Spanish in 7th grade and we did it, so she did us like we all would do Spanish.
Who got 4 negative 1? Woo! Great job. Bravo, bravo. Unless you're a lady, then bravo. Alright, homework, 2 problems. Ready?
I'm Roddy.
You're rotting.
I'm Roddy.
It's terrible. Are you going to do your homework? You thought with 3 weeks left in school you'd kick it up a notch? Show me what you're made of? Super proud.
I was watching like a tutorial video on organization, and my dad comes in. She's like a British accent, so my dad keeps like watching the makeup tutorial.
No one ever knows.
It's not even a business. It's an organization. You can tell you do it.
You will have decimals in your answers tonight. Don't let them scare you. Decimals are your friends. You can turn it into a fraction. You do not have to.
See, you didn't tell me all of this. It might not be funny.
You can do it. Just apply what we